Hi guys! Oh my goodness, we're here. We're in Edmonton, Alberta, and we are starting this new chapter. So one of the videos that we watched a lot when we were getting ready for our move was first week in Canada, showing all of the things that they needed to get done to get settled. So we are gonna be doing more or less the same. We'll show you guys all of the things that we need to be doing during this week to get started and get settled. So first on the list is to get a mattress so that we can put in these empty rooms so that we can sleep tonight. We'll get some groceries, but that will probably be it for today. We'll also get our SIN numbers online later today. I already got phone number at the airport. Ibrahim got one as well, and so now the plan is to get some groceries, get a few household items and a mattress. Ordered pizza for dinner, which we have to pick up. We just came from Dollarama. I just got a few things like forks, spoons, plates, cups, and now we're headed to the supermarket to get some groceries. Then we'll pick up the pizza and head home. Good morning! First morning in the new house. We're all excited. Yesterday was a doozy. We were just really trying to get mattresses and some groceries as soon as possible so we could go home and rest. We got home maybe like after 9, and then I didn't go to bed until like maybe after 12, just unpacking a lot of the suitcases. So a lot of the suitcases are unpacked. I think I just have 2 more left. We just washed some dishes. We were having breakfast. We bought pizza yesterday for dinner. We bought 2 boxes, so we're having that for breakfast this morning. We didn't get any pans yesterday, so I can't cook. I mean technically I could use the oven or the microwave, but whatever. We're using the leftover pizza from yesterday. Today on the agenda, we need to go to Service Canada so that we can get our SIN number as well as the registry so we can get our health card. We also are going to try to get a bank appointment. I don't think that's possible because usually you need to make an appointment. I tried doing one online, but it was for Monday. But we're going to see if we can maybe walk in. And then we still have a few more things to get us settled. Like we need pans, a knife set, and just a few other little things. So we'll be taking you along for that as well. Come on, join the journey. It's exciting for all of us, and we're having a good time taking you guys along with us. But this is our view of the apartment. It's so pretty. Katie has been asking to go for walks since she woke up this morning. She wants to go over there and take a walk, and hopefully we will get to do that soon. But yeah, we have no furniture obviously, so we're eating wherever we can. Yes, baby. Yeah, we will. We have to. Yahtzee river, like in pink. We have to. Oh, we're picking up a set of table and chairs today that I got off Favorite Marketplace.
Hopefully.
Why you say hopefully?
Because you have to, go there and try and get it.
I think it'll be fine. She's looking forward to seeing us. So yeah, let's get the day started. Got our SIN number. I would say it took about 30 minutes in all. Like we didn't have an appointment, we just walked in and it took about 30 minutes. So now we're headed to a Walmart. We need to get water, we need to get pans, knives, and then we also made an appointment at 2:30 to get a bank account opened. And then somewhere along those lines we also need to go do health registration. and pick up a set of table and chairs. So that's what's on the plan today. You think we might be able to go by IKEA, babe?
Yeah, we can.
It's 30 minutes away from our address. Right? Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry? Okay, thank you.
Also, as a new to Canada, you also can apply for credit card, so you guys can start credit.
What do you think?
I think it's good. Let's push it a little bit more.
We are literally starting all over and we have to buy everything over again. So I got a bin for the bathroom. I got chopping boards. We got some pans here. We needed knives as well, and then we also needed a kettle. And then other regular stuff, tissue, utensils for the kids and whatnot. We did the dishes yesterday. Some things we brought up, some things we bought at Dollarama.
Oh, you just starting? Are you filming? Oh, sorry.
Good morning. It's day 2 of being in Canada, and it feels like we've been here for a long time because we've been up and about. Like, we haven't been in the house for more than an hour, except when we're here to sleep, because we rented a vehicle for like 9 days, and so we're just trying to do everything we possibly need to do before we have to give it back, because we don't know exactly when we'll be buying our own. And this area is not exactly the most like bus friendly or whatever that we've heard. We did quite a few things already. We got our SIN number, social security number. We also opened bank accounts yesterday and got credit cards. So strange, but apparently it's necessary to help build your credit. I guess it's not necessary, but we will be going down that route. And then we also, what else did we do? We opened bank accounts, got credit cards, and got our SIN number. Today we're going to get our health card, and we're also going to go to IKEA. And I think that's it for the day. Ibrahim has a game at 1 that he really wants to see. So we got our table yesterday. Do you guys like it? Tell me what you think. I love it. I really like it a lot. That's one of the main pieces of furniture that I wanted to get, because we sit at the table for breakfast, lunch and dinner a lot. I really wanted to continue that, so we got a table, and it's good because we can work on it, like work on our job applications and all of that stuff. Plus there's chairs for seating.
Yeah.
Yes, honey?
Where you put the toothbrush?
In the bag. It's in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's also a space where the girls can sit, and I can give them, you know, like to paint or color or you know, I feel like it has multiple uses. Obviously we need to get stuff for in here, but that is like low on the priority list. So like bed frames, I want a bookshelf though, because we brought a lot of books and I want some place to put them. But like a couch, a TV, bed frames, those kind of things, they're low on the priority list until like we have jobs and we're bringing in money. So yeah, so today we just have 2 things to do, IKEA and the health card. I also want to pass by a thrift store. I was telling Ibrahim he doesn't want to, because if we do a thrift store, he might not make it back in time to watch the queue. But we'll see. And then if you guys have any tips for my lips, so I'm very sensitive to the cold, and whenever it's cold my lips get really dry. As you can see, they're black already. They have bruises on them and it hurts. Smiling like this hurts. Yesterday I put like petroleum jelly all over there. Did not help. I had a regular lip balm, did not help. So if you live in a cold area and you have any tips for how to keep my lips good so that it's not painful, let me know. All right, so let's get the day started. So we came out of the house and and found this in the car. We have one parking spot. I guess we just don't know which one it is, but
It's right in front of the house.
it seems we've been using the wrong one, because we will be told the next time we
Why is that funny?
I think it's very funny.
I don't find it funny.
I think it's funny.
I find it rude.
Well, yeah, I guess they could knock on the
They
door
probably
and
don't know who it is. So but
yeah, well, we need to call the agent to find out which stall exactly is ours.
let me call on that.
So we tried to do the health card, but it's only done Monday to Friday, and today's Saturday, so I guess we'll be coming back here on Monday. So now we'll go to a thrift store.
Oh, thrift store.
And then afterwards we'll probably go to IKEA and then rush back home so Ibrahim can wash the gear. Sunday, we are about to visit a church from one of our connections back home, a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend. So we're visiting church this Sunday. It's 19 degrees outside, well 17.5 degrees, which is nice, but it's still a little bit chilly for us. So I feel like this is gonna be the longest vlog ever, because I really want to do the entire week, and I also want to show a little bit of everything, you know. So my apologies if it's a super long vlog, but we enjoyed these videos so much when we were, you know, preparing for our move. We loved seeing what other people were doing, so you know, you could have an idea what we needed to do. Anyways, church was really lovely. it was overwhelming for me, not for Ibrahim. He has visited churches in the US and it was very similar, but for me, I've never been to like a first world church, a first world setting church. And for me, it was very overwhelming. A lot of technology, a lot of just a lot of technology, just a lot of stuff like I wasn't used to, so it was a bit overwhelming. Had to register the kids to be able to go into the kids program. There was a room for every 2 years, big with slides. It looked like a daycare center. It was very overwhelming for me. My husband thought it was very typical of a first world country church. So yeah, it was nice, and we might most likely be going back there. We after church we stopped by a liquidation center. I don't think I got any footage of that, but we stopped by a liquidation. Hey, I thought I was driving home.
You want to drive home?
I need to get used to it.
Okay, cool.
So we stopped by a liquidation center and just walked around, didn't get anything. And then Ibrahim found a vacuum online. It was new actually. She said that the lady works at a factory and she gets them for cheap, so I guess when we get home we'll try it and see and make sure that it works. Upstairs is carpeted and we really feel like we need something like a vacuum to keep it clean.
Yeah, it's not clean. Like there's still on the stairs when you put your face, there's little bits of hair and things. So, and we never really cleaned.
No, we haven't cleaned yet.
We have never really.
Alright, so this is my first time driving on the road. Actually, I drove a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, you drove around the community.
It was around the community. I wouldn't consider it actual driving, but now I'm actually gonna drive for the first time on the road. So let's do this. Okay, so we made it safely.
Good job. You did an excellent job. I don't know why you.
I can drive. The problem is not driving. The problem is just getting used to using the right side of the road, which I don't think is too bad. I feel like I have to concentrate to be stay on the right. Like in my head, I'm like stay on the right. But
I think it's actually because you had a traumatic experience.
Nope.
But that's a story for another time.
Anyways, it's not too bad at all, and I feel like if I'm doing this every day, then I'll probably get used to it pretty soon. So and the other thing that I have to get used to, well, it's not that I have to get used to it, but the vehicle that we're renting is a Ram. It's massive, at least for me, coming from like a RAV4. So it's massive and I have to get used to that. No, I don't have to get used to it because it's a rental. We're giving it away. Yeah, so it's not too bad. I feel like you do it often enough and you get the hang of it. So the plan right now is for Ibrahim, because if you try to get your driver's license, you have to do an exam. But then for you to do that exam, you have to turn in your country's license, which is what we're using currently. So we have to stagger it. So Ibrahim is gonna do his, and then when he's done the plan. Anyways, we're going home, we're gonna have lunch, and maybe we might go to the playground a little later to go and just enjoy the rest of Sunday evening. Good morning, guys. It's a new day. Today's Monday and we just came from Service Canada. We got 2 things in the bag. We applied for our health card as well as our ID card, so that should be coming in the mail sometime soon. With respect to what we needed proof of address. For proof of address, when we opened our bank account, we asked them to print off a bank statement for us, so they did that. And then we also brought our lease agreement, and so that was our proof of address. You need a proof of address for your health card. You also need ID. We brought our passports, and you also need your COPR, which was your confirmation of permanent residency. I noticed that we applied for the health card. We applied for the health card and they were going to give us the health card. They didn't mention anything about the ID card. We just happened to see like a sign of it in the office and asked about it, and they said, yeah, you can apply for it too. So
we did both.
We did both. So if you're in that process, ask about the ID card and the health card.
That's the provincial ID card.
The provincial ID card.
The permanent residence card is like the federal card that you get.
Yeah. So yeah, we have quite a few things coming in the mail. I'm not used to using the mail system so much because at home you go in to collect, but here they send things in the mail. So our credit card is in the mail, it's on its way. Our health card, our permanent residency card, and our ID card, they're all coming in the mail. Anyways, we are about 3 minutes out from one of the libraries. It's actually cold and rainy. It's 10 degrees out today and it's rainy, but since we're so close, there's a library 3 minutes away from us, so we're going to go to the library and also get our library card because I imagine that's a place we'll be frequenting quite a bit.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me.
Hi guys, it is Tuesday and we are out for a walk. Today is actually the most that we have spent inside of the house. So we went out for just a while. I went to Walmart. I drove to Walmart and we went back home and we spent the entire day inside. I took the opportunity to clean. There will be a cleaning video, of course, so you guys look out for that. And we cleaned, we had lunch, we spent some time inside, and now I don't know. And now we're just going for a walk. It seems like there's a football game, Ibrahim, because there's a lot of vehicles parked there and a lot of people on the field. When we were coming from Walmart, the girls passed by the playground and they wanted to go. We went like 2 days ago or something like that, but we'll take them again today, you know, just exploring the neighborhood and going for a walk and just enjoying our community. So it's nice and green everywhere. It's gorgeous outside actually. It's absolutely gorgeous. Good morning. It's today's what?
Wednesday.
Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. We are on our way to pick up some Facebook marketplace purchases. One of them is an Instant Pot we got for $40. I think that's an awesome deal. And the other one is a little bit of a surprise for the girls. So we're on our way to pick up those, and then we head off to the library. We got our library cards a couple of days ago. I think I showed it, but today we want to use the internet because our home Wi-Fi is still not connected. We're hoping by the 10th, they told you, no?
They told me by the 10th, so they'll try to do it earlier.
So hopefully by the 10th it should be up, but I need to upload a video to YouTube, so we're gonna to the library so that we can use the free internet available there.
At the light, turn right onto 82nd Street Northwest.
Go right. I told you go right. Go right, turn left.
Alright, so we are back home a lot later than we had initially anticipated, but we got the bikes off Facebook Marketplace. I think it was a pretty good deal. We got them one for 40 and one for 50 Canadian, and the new one is like about 100, 120, so we got them half price. And then we also got the Instant Pot for $40. Brand new, it's like 120. I have seen others. I have seen them on sale for like 80 something dollars. The one we got is $40. It has a crack at the bottom, but it's fully functional. I just used it. It works perfectly fine. I'm happy with it. We are really choosing our purchases wisely. We came as permanent residents, but we do not have any jobs. I know a lot of people have asked that questions. No, we don't have any jobs. We came here without jobs. They do ask you for proof of funds. You have money saved, but you know, nobody wants to use up all of their money before you actually start working. So for us, we have decided to just get a few select things. Some things are necessity, and then we still wanted to get a few things that will make life a little easier and start making the place feel like home. A lot of the things we sold them, and we told the girls that we would get them back when we got here, and so we want to fulfill that promise. And one of those things were bikes. It's summertime, we want to enjoy the good weather before it gets cold again, and so we decided to get the bikes. It was actually a gift from their grandparents. They sent the money and we bought it here. So we got helmets, knee pads, and a bell, I think, or a basket or something, because one bike had a basket and the other one didn't. So if you have kids, you know how that goes. But anyways, that was what we spent most of the morning doing. I drove for a good part of the day, which is different. I mean, I can drive and I feel very comfortable driving, but this is very different because in Canada they drive on the other side of the road, so I'm used to driving on the left hand side, whereas here they drive on the right hand side, so that it needs a bit of adjusting. But even more than that, I would say I feel like it's pretty easy to drive on the other side of the road because there are vehicles constantly, and so you see where other people are, so I feel like I don't get confused. For me, what's a little more difficult and a little bit more overwhelming is managing the roads, as in how big they are, how many lanes they have, and how many lanes you have to cross when you're making a right turn or left turn or whatever the case is. That for me is overwhelming. Reading all of the signs. Also, the speed limit is enforced, so they have 30 kilometers per hour, 50, 60, 100 if you're on the highway. And they have a lot of cameras around, and they tell you that they have signs that there are cameras around that monitor your speed. And everybody else seems very, very, very compliant with the road rules. And so it takes a little bit of getting used to regulate your speed, at least for me. But other than that, it's not bad. So for us, we can use our license from home for 3 months before we have to get a new one as permanent residents. For students, I was told that you can use your license as long as you want. But if you become a permanent resident, within 3 months, you have to get an Alberta license. But when you apply for that process, you have to do a test. You have to do a theory test as well as a practical test. And when you apply to do those tests, they take your license from you and they give you a permit, a learner's permit. And if you have a learner's permit, you need to be in the presence of an adult to be able to drive. So my husband and I, we are going to stagger getting our license. He's probably going to go first. That way, whenever he drives, I have to be present, and then when he gets his, then I will do mine. So that's the plan. We're also in the process of getting a vehicle as well, so that we can get around the neighborhood where we are. It's not impossible, but it's a little more tricky to get out frequently without a vehicle. And so we thought that buying a second-hand, very affordably priced vehicle would be beneficial for us. So we're on the hunt for that. We're trying to get it before we have to give the rental up, so that we can, drive to go see the vehicles. But it may not be possible. We also have somebody else that's available for hire, who helps get vehicles through auction sites and whatever the case is. So we have somebody working with us for that. But those are the updates so far. We have settled in quite nicely. We love the home where we are. We love the neighborhood where we are. lots of activities for the kids, which we love. We can take them to ride their bikes, we can take them on walks, we can take them to the playgrounds. There are about 2 or 3 of them nearby. We haven't even started exploring, you know, places that you can pay for, because, you know, we're limiting our expenses. That we love that. We're very family oriented. We try to spend as much time together as we possibly can, and we love the opportunity to have all of those things at our fingertips. And yeah, that is it for now. We did not go to bed until late this morning. We were editing, so I'm going to take a nap. The kids are going to quiet time. We're also trying to get back into the routine of things, so I bought some packages from Amazon. One of them is going to include like a little cart where I can put our morning basket. In fact, our morning basket is right here on the table here. We haven't started yet, but I need to get some of the things from the suitcases so we can resume our morning basket time. And I also want to, you know, just start getting back into the routine of things, our morning routine, our quiet time routine, and all of that jazz. So let me show you guys the Instant Pot. So this is the pot. I used it today. It looks fine. It looks really good, actually. It looks absolutely good, the inside and the outside. And I was telling you guys that there's a little crack here. So right here, it seems like maybe it fell and it went a little bit in, but other than that, it's in perfect condition. So if you are, you know, moving to Canada and you have limited funds, I would definitely recommend checking out Facebook Marketplace. Always ask them for a lower price than what they advertise. Don't be afraid to negotiate. And the number one thing I would say is I stay away from people whose profiles were created in 2023, 2024. It's usually scam related, and you can tell because when you ask them questions, you ask for a location, you ask for a number, and they don't give it to you. They're very pushy, so look out for that. But other than that, we've had really good experiences with Facebook Marketplace. We got our table from Facebook Marketplace, also a really good buy. The Instant Pot, the bags for the girls, the vacuum we also got from Facebook Marketplace as well. So and they were really good deals, and we're very happy with them. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Thursday. We've spent the entire day home today, just playing games, reading books, Ibrahim doing some job searches. I just went out all by myself. I drove to Dollarama and back with nobody in the car using Google Maps. I only made one wrong turn, Ibrahim. And it made me do a U-turn, and then I came back. It was about 7 minutes away. I'm very proud of myself. Driving in a new place in unfamiliar territory in an unfamiliar car is a little scary, but I did it. Also, we got our health cards in the mail, which a bit surprising. They're like paper, and there's a note that you can laminate them. I was expecting like a, you know, like a hard plastic material, but it was just a regular paper card with our name, our health card number, and whatnot. That was pretty fast because we did it on Monday, and today is Thursday, so it took like 4 days to get to us in the mail, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty fast, and it even has from when, so it's backdated, and then it's
backdated to the day that we arrived in Canada. Coverage. Not even Edmonton to Canada. So now we need to find a family doctor and register with the practice.
If you need any health issues, you can access it.
Yeah, and now we can access any healthcare issues without having to pay any bills or anything like that, which is kind of cool.
So that's pretty important and significant that it took just 4 days, because that varies from province to province. So if you coming into Canada and you may be going to another province, you want to find out how soon it is that you're eligible for free healthcare in that province, because if anything were to happen to you in the meantime, whilst your health card has not yet arrived, or if it takes a while for it to be activated, you may have to pay out of pocket. And if you're coming in as a family and you have kids, that's just something to watch out for. Because I know there are certain provinces, I believe Ontario, not too sure, you might have to verify, that may take a while, and it may not necessarily be backdated, it may not necessarily start from the day. So you just want to clarify those things just to have an idea of in terms of health.
So I will continue the vlog until tomorrow. So I'll continue the vlog until tomorrow. Tomorrow we're giving up the vehicle and we're going to a book sale. So the libraries usually have used book sales. They sell like a book for $1, hardcover books $2. We'll be visiting one tomorrow in the morning, and then in the afternoon Ibrahim will go and give the car, and then we'll be carless until further notice.
Yeah.